And we're in the kitchen with Chef Jeff Massey at the beautiful Gilda's Club in the heart of the Highlands, a wonderful resource for patients and families dealing with cancer. It's April, and we're talking about nice, healthy food and rich in vitamin D.
Yes.
How can we get our vitamin D today?
Well, today we're going to do a herb chicken salad, and what we're going to do it on is a 7-grain ciabatta bread. You can get it in your local bakery. It's a nice bread. As you can see, it's not all bread though. What we want to do is make sure that we get a lot of protein in this, get some vitamin D and other nutrients. One thing that is new on the market, which I highly recommend, is the mayo with the olive oil in it.
Olive oil.
Okay. It's low fat.
Low fat.
You get the good fats from whatever fat is in here is all natural. So we're not chemically altering it. We're not adding sugars or anything like that. So you can find that in your local grocer. And we're going to use that today, actually, in our herb chicken salad.
I can't wait to taste it.
Pre-marinated this chicken and grilled it. And what I did is I used fresh thyme, a little bit of basil. I used some olive oil, fresh garlic. And then what I did is I grilled it, okay? I'll sit it overnight. And basically, you can see it's a whole chicken. I like to chunk the pieces because I like to get the chicken flavor into it. Some people grind it out, but that's to your preference. Here, it's kind of chunky. And we're going to start out. We're going to use that olive oil mayonnaise.
Okay.
And we're going to use 2 good
heaping teaspoons.
Heaping teaspoons in there. Okay.
Okay.
We're going to use just a teaspoon of fresh pecans.
Gives it that crunch.
Gorgonzola cheese. Now, how many people have seen this? It's a really mild cheese, but it's got great flavor. So we're going to do a teaspoon of that too as well.
My flavor.
Get some nice flavor to it.
Really good.
Another teaspoon of nice red onions. And then fresh parsley and thyme. Which is nice.
You want to sing that song now? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
I don't think you want me to sing. My food will sing. Okay. So we're going to do the white eggs. Again, you don't see the yolks in this. Okay. Okay. A lot of protein in there. It's going to sustain that protein that we're looking for too as well. So I'm going to add that in there and some nice fresh grapes. These are
and what you did was you cut them in half.
Sweetens it up. Yes, I did. I halved them, and then I just put it all in here. And then what we're going to do is add a little bit of half a teaspoon of pepper.
Okay.
Half a teaspoon of salt, sea salt again.
Sea salt again.
And then we're going to mix this all together.
Sounds good.
And that flavor from when you're actually grilling that chicken, it just gives it that additional flavor you want. And as you can see, we didn't over mayonnaise because you're going to get a nice flavor out of all the ingredients coming together. We don't want one to offset the other. So it's a real even, chunky type salad. And what I like to do is I put it right in the middle of our bread here. So we're going to put that right there.
It's so pretty with those grapes. Gives it, and the grapes and the red onions give it a pretty, pretty
and
look.
It gives it great flavor.
Yes.
So we're going to set that right in the middle there. And then what I like to do is I like to just take some nice fresh tomato. I don't put it on the sandwich because if you want an option to put it on the sandwich, you can. Okay. So we're just going to set some nice tomatoes in there. You can also use spinach. I've had it where I've put spinach as a base. I've used lettuce or anything that you want. But the cheese in there, the gorgonzola with the chicken, the grilled chicken is a nice dish.
Here is how to make that delicious chicken on a roll.
The sun is not the only way to soak up vitamin D. Debbie Eck shows us some other ways with food. Debbie?
Well, Jean, vitamin D is a very important part of our health, and it's also called the sunshine vitamin. We can get it from the sun about 20 to 30 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week. But if you're someone that can't get out in the sun very often, you can get it from your food. You can choose to get a supplement. 400 international units is what's recommended for children, 400 to 800 for adults, and 800 to 1,000 for older people greater than 50 years old. You can get these from different foods, and be sure to look at the food label to make sure that vitamin D is included as part of the ingredients.
Thanks to